Hello everybody, Magdalene here for a 100 plus hard casket opening. I've been collecting these slowly over the course of several months just from doing Slayer here and there, and I wanted to see exactly how much I can make from the rewards. I did get the 3 pieces of the treasure totem to make my clue scrolls go by faster, and I definitely recommend working to get that if you want to grind through treasure trails. Stored in my bag here, I have 107 hard caskets to go through. And you can see that I've actually never opened up a single casket on this account. Ever. So this will be very satisfying. And without further ado, let's get to opening. So for my setup here, I filled my inventory with items just so I wouldn't get prismatic stars and will get more items instead. I have a Luck of the Dwarves equipped to have a chance of rolling for unique items. And as a little bonus, I brought out my Curl Tiny Roth pet that I got way under kill count just for a bit of extra luck. I opened these caskets up during a live stream with Shadow Duke, so you'll hear him with me whenever I cut to some live reactions. I start off fairly strong, getting a decent amount of fortunate component items. For the most part, I saved my rerolls for rewards that were either under a mil or had no fortunate components. I got a few Master Clue Scrolls from these too. Ideally, I would go through these Master Scrolls and include the rewards I get from that in my total profit here, but since I lack most of the requirements needed to do them, I won't do that. And let's see this live little bit here. An ancient mitre.
I can't believe she didn't roll.
I got it!
Oh, what the? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
Guys, I got it!
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Dude.
Dude.
Oh my god.
I fucking got it.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I never have this good of a luck in anything else. It's just in RuneScape I have good luck. So in the first quarter of my caskets, I got a shadow die. I had a 1 in over 3,000 chance of getting it, and I got it on just my 26th casket. Truly the best luck I've ever had. I kept that lovely trophy nice and snug in my inventory to bring me some more luck as I opened up the remaining 80 caskets. Over time, I got a lot of blood, law, nature, and astral runes. All of these runes sell for a decent price, so it'll add up to a nice sum after selling them all. Same goes for the black dragon hide since they sell for over 3,000 each, and each roll for it will give me at least 5. Normally, I would keep the runes to use and the dragon hide to craft, but for the purpose of this video, I took note of how much of each I already started off with so I can sell whatever I get from these caskets. I want to squeeze out as much GP as I can from this. I know I said I plan on selling everything I get, but I got this sweet looking top hat and I'm definitely gonna hold on to that. I think I'm allowed to keep one thing for myself. If you're gonna be doing a big opening like this, make sure you have the bank space for it. I cleared out more than 50 slots before I began, and then I still ran out of space, so just be prepared for that. Be free, penguins!
There they go.
Be free! I need the space! Be free! Even in the rewards where I didn't get fortunate components, I still got a lot of mystic staffs and salvage that will also add up over time. I'll alch all of those items at once and account for the cost per use because of the nature runes to see how much I can earn just from alching. I've been getting a nice amount of god pages. Specifically, I got a few Armadil, Saradomin, and Guthix pages. The Armadil pages are worth the most at about 1 mil each, and the Sara pages are the next best for up to 300,000, so those were some pretty good rewards. I also got over 80 total teleports. They don't sell for too much on their own, but I'll still get something out of it altogether. Same goes for the tickets. I got about 10 of each of the 3 different tickets that sell for somewhere between 50,000 and 800,000 each. They probably won't actually sell for the base prices, but I'll still get something out of it. I'm filling up a good chunk of my treasure trail log from all of this though. Since I haven't opened up any hard caskets before now, I'll be able to see exactly how much I got from this batch when I look at my log later. Aside from actual items, I've been getting a good sum of GP just from the coin rewards. I emptied my coin pouch in the beginning, so whatever I have in my pouch now is how much I've been getting from the caskets. When it came down to the final 5 caskets, I didn't get anything too exciting, but at least I got a fortunate component in each one and ended on a good note. And with everything gathered up, it's time to sell everything. Looking at my bank starting from here, I have over 60 different items to sort through. I had a friend who wanted to buy my fortunate component items, so I was able to sell those quickly. While selling everything else on the GE, I did have to decrease the price for some things by 5%, like the tickets and teleports. People weren't buying too much of them, so I just put it lower to sell fast. Surprisingly, people weren't buying these god pages either. Normally, I would have let those sit to sell because I know they would eventually, but I just wanted to get the money quickly. And now for the crowning glory, the shadow die. I put an offer in for 830 mil and ended up getting 843 mil from it. I probably could have gotten even more from it if I put it up higher and just had some patience to wait, but I was happy with this price. Now it's time to alch. I do have an alchemizer that I could throw all of this into, but I ended up just high alching everything manually just because it would be faster and also cheaper since I wouldn't be using divine charges. So I equipped a fire staff to skip the fire rune cost, put the spell on a keybind and alched away. I had 130 total salvage, 96 mystic staffs, and 5 trims rune pieces, so a lot of things to alch here. Alright, so with all of that done, let's see my total cash stack. I have a nice stack of 962 mil right now. I did forget to sell my runes and black dragon hide at the time, so this isn't all of the money I earned, but I will have those sold for my final total profit. Let's break down how much money I got from each source. After selling all of my fortunate component items, runes, god pages, and so on, I made about 115,000 GP. For this calculation, I won't include the money I made from the shadow die, just so I can show you how much money you're more likely to make from 100 hard caskets, since the die is very rare. From alching all of my salvage and staffs, I made about 6.5 mil, and I got 540,000 total GP just from opening the caskets. With all of that together, I made almost 122 mil. The only cost I had to spend while doing all of this was the cost of nature runes to alch. Technically, I didn't have to spend any money on them since I did get nature runes from the caskets, but just to show you, I used up about 74,000 GP worth of nature runes. So without the money from the die, you can potentially earn around 121.7 mil. Now let's see how much I made. This is how much I earned with the shadow die. So after taking out the small rune cost, I personally made a total of 964.7 mil. Which is an insane amount. That's almost a bill right there. So to wrap this up, let's take a look at my treasure trail log. Since I haven't opened any hard caskets before this, everything here is what I got today. There were a decent amount of duplicates, but I still filled in 39 out of the 118 items here. Overall, I'm very happy with the turnout, especially since I got the shadow die over the Barrows die. Well, that's gonna be all for now. There will be more loot and money making videos on this channel in the future, so if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss what's to come. As I said earlier, I did this opening live, so if you want to check out the full video with this with my live reactions to everything, you can find that on the channel. You can catch our live streams on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays between 10:30 to 4 o'clock Eastern. If you want to support us directly on Patreon, we have a link for that in the description, as well as our Discord info. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!